in general, and I reach so many creative blocks in my life where I just give up, and the fact that he continues to get up and reiterate on a skateboard over and over the same tricks and the same movements. He'll do the same thing with art and just sit there for 12 hours a day, and his commitment to his craft, whatever it is impressive and inspiring.
And how has been, you know, the audience, like the answer of the audience towards this film with them?
We've had
so rich, you know, his story is so rich in so many ways.
People have wanted it longer. I thought it was 11 minutes, but sitting with other people in a big theater, it felt like an hour and a half after being in the edit, like just sitting there.
Could definitely go longer.
Yeah, maybe someday. There might be a book in the works eventually. It's not just about these old inanimate objects. It's about how we drive past a driveway or drive past a building and look at it as something to skate versus just a place to walk into. And he planted that seed in millions of children's minds, how they want to interact with kind of the mundane and boring and transactional and make it new in their own.
Yeah, well, thank you. I'm going to jump
Thank you.
with this too. This is such an amazing and colorful and inspiring film, and it's funny because when I was talking to the directors of the festival, I didn't know when I started to watch. I didn't know it was a branded content, and I was like, "Wow, this is amazing!" Because like, is this film? Is it going somewhere? Is a commercial? And then the conversation really led to a place of how the entertainment world is really welcoming branded contents now, and then that's what they mentioned, like, you know, Patagonia and Yeti and so many brands have really put their feet into the creative for this type of work. So I wanted to hear from you guys, how does that impact your work and how that came across to create this film that we watched tonight?
I think it was just about having a really good client that was accepting to some wild idea that we came up with. And Nora is a great person to do that with, and she had a relationship, and we got a great relationship with her, so we just wanted to make something wild and weird, and they were down for it, so we did it.
And the creative process, like how that all came about, because there's so many elements, you know, from dance, like sometimes you just want to stand up and start tap dancing, and some other places just want to go surfing or skating. It's just a lot of movement there. So I want to know how the brains came together.
Nora actually loves musicals, so like when we were talking to her, like we were starting to look at musicals and just how can we do that in a skate park, like an empty skate park, and transform that into her happy place. Elley and I actually built all the costumes and did all that work. And we shot it out there. It was in Yermo, which is on the way to Vegas sort of thing, and it was like 120 degrees. So for 2 days, it was brutal. But yeah, just making something super fun, super creative in the skate world, just doing something a little bit different.
And the thing as well is, like, we were trying to capture Nora's personality and spirit, and she's a recluse and wild, which is awesome, so why not bring in the muscle men and Jill Perkins, who is a pro snowboarder, and put her in a spacesuit. Like, it was kind of cool because we could literally dream up anything, and we kind of made it come to life, which was awesome. And
props to Skull Candy too for letting us do that. Like, we pretty much had creative freedom over that whole project, so it was awesome.
Yeah, congratulations. You guys did a really good job. So thank you for being here. We're gonna welcome to stage Arto and Ben McQueen for the next screening. Thank you so much, guys. Congratulations.